is May 9th, I think, 2024. This is like of live streaming. It's 7 o'clock or something like that. Hopefully everybody's doing well this Thursday evening or morning or afternoon or Friday, depending on where you live. But let me get a poll question started. Let's see, what poll question am I gonna do today? It's always something different each day. Hopefully we won't have that visual graininess of yesterday, but we will see. So you're already saying it's grainy, huh? Yep, I'm starting to be like Bert John. I gotta, my adoring fans need to wait 2 or 3 minutes. I'm just kidding on that, somewhat. It's still grainy. Grainy video. Why are you grainy? And I'm on my wife's cell phone too. I thought maybe it'd be better. Maybe it's just being outside. Doesn't make any sense. Hello there, 351 Cleveland. I hope you're doing well today. Wonder why this is being grainy. Being grainy is not a good thing. Now it's clear, supposedly. Okay. Well, it's either going to be super clear because this is off of my wife's phone, and it's a much newer phone, so it's got a higher pixelated visuals, or I guess it's going to be grainy. I guess we'll find out. Let me know, though, in chat if it is grainy. Hello, Icon. Hope you're doing well. All right, so far everybody's had a good day today. Awesome. Hello, Sydney Cat. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in. Everybody continues to have a good day, a good night. There might be some noises off of my wife's cell phone on occasion. That was a very loud notification. So how is everybody today? Let me move this for... Yeah, it's a notification. Hopefully that won't happen very often. We won't. It was an email alert. So let me... I should be able to do not disturb. There we go. All right, doing do not disturb should help the graininess. Not the graininess, should help the that loud noise. See, now you can really see the old age in Rosemary. No, I'm kidding. With this high definition phone. Yeah, she's still gonna move you a little bit, Rosemary. From her ultrasound a while ago, she still has not completely grew her fur back yet. 351 Cleveland, you changed quality and settings from 360 IP to 720 IP, and it's in clear now on your side. Okay. I guess that's something you'd have to do on your end then, like in your phone, because this is definitely a higher visual phone than my old Google Pixel phone. Say hello, Rosemary. Well, eventually I will get a new phone, but I first got to get a new job to afford that new phone. Well, maybe I'll borrow this cell phone for this live streams and for maybe doing some videos. And so far, everybody who has voted on my other channel on the title, because that is the title I'm probably going to go for. Thank you so much for your vote so far on my other channel about Pandora and her hyperthyroidism journey. We'll kind of see how that goes. 351 Cleveland, you click the settings cogwheel from within this video. Didn't have to go into the phone settings. Okay. Yeah, I know having a sharp quality image helps, and having decent audio also helps. Or this could just be a silent live of just Rosemary's face. Hello there, Specs Appeal. Hope you're doing well. We're just looking at Rosemary, who's trying to keep her little eyeballs open. Up close and personal with Rosemary. Kind of like a side angle here. Got to get her better shot, her better angle. Hi, honey. You a good girl? So hopefully you had a good day to do today. Also, Specs Appeal. Just let me know. Do got a poll up. Everybody who's voted so far. So who's the one person who did not have a good day today? Don't be shy. You can tell us in the chat if you want to why you had a bad day. None of us will bite. We might scratch though a lot, but we won't bite. Yes, and I keep on wanting to call Rosemary a calico, even though she's technically a tortoiseshell. Hello there, Rev. I'm sorry today was not a good day for you. Obviously, if you want to share, then feel free to. And if you don't want to share, then that's totally understandable, and that's fine also. I know sometimes just, talking about things helps. Sometimes just looking into a kitty's eyeballs helps relieve stress, and it lowers blood pressure, and I think just makes you feel better overall. So Rev, you felt weak all day and that you've been sleeping. You still having those stomach issues, Rev? I think from when you were last on, I think you were saying you're having some stomach issues, some stomach pain, or unable to eat, I think, if I remember correctly. Still got those stomach issues, okay. Well, Rev, hopefully, I don't know how long you've been dealing with that. Hopefully not too long, but hopefully soon you'll start to feel better as far as that goes. Hello there, Cool Gamer. Thanks for popping in. Hope you're doing well, and hope you had a good day today. Where you going, honey? Hi, girl. Almost time for the weekend, right? Where you going, honey? You showing everybody your high definition butt? The high definition behind. Well, a few days ago we saw our buddy outside our snake our black snake. And but since then we have not seen our little snake friend. They, I guess they moved on, or maybe I don't know. Maybe somebody did it in. I'm not sure. Yes, Rosemary's going exactly. Kitty's OnlyFans accounts for those really really weird cat folk. I'm an odd cat folk, but I don't think I'm at that point yet. Probably, hopefully, never will be. Yeah, she just wants to give you her beautiful calico hump. Not a sponsor over here, but we did go to Highway 55 a little earlier, so we'll maybe she'll eventually play into that little box, that little bag, I should say. John, you've been feeling like hell the past few days, but you soldier on. Even have an internal infection, could be Lyme disease. Again, ticks are everywhere. Yeah, John, I think you said before that you've had Lyme disease several times in the past, and you've gotten over it. I always heard Lyme disease was pretty difficult to manage, potentially deadly, but maybe not. Yes, Rev, getting frisky with the kitties, exactly. Bringing in those views, bringing in those views. No, that's not my style here. This is more of just a chilled, relaxed, showing off the kitties, chatting a little bit, and that's about it. Eventually, when we have kittens again for fostering purposes, that'll be some wild times with those kittens. John, 3 times you've had Lyme disease. That's quite a bit. I think I've had a tick on me, or like biting me twice, maybe in my life. Uh, so it's not fun. It's not pleasant. And it is definitely tick season now, and flea season nowadays. All right, honey, I'm gonna move you a little bit so people can see your pretty face. Just a little bit. Oh, there. Oh. Hello, Rosemary. If you are new to this chat, I see a few new people possibly popping in. Hello, hello. This is Rosemary, one of our 9 kitty cats. Don't be shy. Say hello to others in the chat. They won't bite, I promise. You picked off 5 just yesterday. Wow. That's quite a bit. Or is that pretty normal? Yeah, eventually I'd like to get like a text on here where I could say, hey, if you're new to the chat or if you've just found this channel, say hello. Don't be shy. I feel like so many people are shy, like they're so passive. They don't, you ever notice that? Like people nowadays, it seems like they're either so shy of other people or they're scared to death of other people. It's just, it's always been odd, people just being so scared of other people nowadays, whether it's online or definitely in person, right? It just, people are afraid to death. I mean, you go to a grocery store or something and everybody has their eyes down, or they have their eyes, like nobody looks at each other in the face anymore, like in the eyes anymore, it seems like. Like, when did that happen? Was it a COVID thing or something? Or, I don't know, are people just more antisocial nowadays? Like, horribly antisocial? Yes, that's. We won't talk about ticks in certain regions too much here in chats. We'll kind of keep that on the down low. No pun intended with that, obviously. Or maybe there was. Now, Rosemary's got no ticks. She says she's tick free. She's tick free and she's flea free. And I think she's staring at somebody way out in the distance. We have one of our neighbors mowing their lawn. I always find it funny when people mow their lawns here, especially if they just have like a push mower. And these are like acre lots, so they're going to be out there forever mowing their acre lot with a push mower. So we have somebody who comes in and they provide service. They have like a riding lawn mower. Has anybody had any crazy weather or anything going on where they live? I know there's been a lot of tornadoes recently. I think I saw on the news earlier that over the last couple of days, there's been tornadoes through like the Midwest area, and there's been a few people that unfortunately did not survive the tornadoes, passed on. Um, I mean, I know tornado season is kind of here already and starting to rear itself up. Rev, hello there, Tranquil. Hope you're doing well, Tranquil. Yesterday you took your doggies to the vets, and you got their flea meds, and their heartworms were negative. Okay, awesome, Rev. Awesome to hear. Rev, just out of curiosity, what kind of flea medications do they take or do they use at your vet? Do they have Advantic or Frontline? I'm trying to think of what else there would be. Just what kind of medication, what kind of flea meds are they on? And they are on a liquid medication, like the ones where you put behind their neck. Because there are a few different types of flea medications out there. Most of them are like the liquid ones behind the neck, but not all of them. John, you have a weekly lawn service. I'm too old to mow anything because my work already is hard being outside. Yeah, John, we don't have a weekly one. Ours come in about every. Well, I pretty much I tell them when to come in. Usually email them, but usually it's about every 2 to 3 weeks or so when the grass needs a shave. Rev, you prefer the Next Guard, Heart Guard, the chewable types. Okay. And weird how the chewable types. I wonder if they really work. Because you think about it, like flea medication, I mean, it has poison usually in it of some kind to kill the fleas. But if it's a chewable, then does that mean that there's like some kind of poison that the dog or the cat chews and then it gets into their bloodstream and then it like, I guess it must get up into their skin. And then when a flea is on the dog or the cat's skin, they die. I just wonder. I'm not exactly sure how that works. Tranquil's lawn service is her left leg and her right leg. Okay. Tranquil, do you have one of those push mowers, or do you have like a riding lawn mower? John, your mowing service is $50 each time, including yeah. So John, ours is $60. And they do all like the weed whacking, the chewable types. It somehow makes it when they bite them, right? Because fleas suck blood, and the bloodstream has something that's poisonous to the flea, but not poisonous to the dog and or cat. Tranquil, you push. Okay, you push. Okay, the entire field. I would say, Tranquil, I would love to see like Miracle if you had like a riding lawnmower. Love to see Miracle like on a riding lawnmower. I think that would be very funny if that was the case. Tranquil, just out of curiosity, I know you have a lot of land, so have you ever thought of investing or maybe getting like a goat or goats to do that? I don't know how much goats cost, so goats could be pretty expensive, but just a thought. Yeah, I think Rosemary is not too interested in our my shenanigans with her outside today. She's like, I've had enough of live streaming on me. I'm gonna give my back to everybody. But I like to hang out here these first like 20, 25 minutes or so, just out here on the screen porch and just kind of relax and chill out with Rosemary. Tranquil. I don't even know how to find a goat. I guess goats for sale, like on the internet. I gotta imagine there's probably like goat farms um that are by you, maybe. I know, Rosemary, you're like not interested today. Let me get a little closer to her. Oh, hi, honey. Are you just enjoying that sunset? Yeah, goats will eat anything, especially if it's something you don't want them to eat. Yeah, a long time ago, back when I lived in Arizona, my aunt and uncle, they had a goat named Norman. I don't think they got him for his lawn service abilities. I don't honestly remember why they got Norman or what his backstory is, but they had him for a while. He became part of their family. They kept him inside though, or they kept him outside almost all the time because, I don't know if you've all seen goats poop. I'm sure you probably have. Just so many little pellets drop out, and it's a disaster. It's kind of like bunnies. John, you're waiting for a Goat Billy's video next time. Okay. But we're going to see Pandora here in a little bit. And those who might have just popped into this live, hello. Name is Adam. I got 9 kitties, and gonna kind of show off all these kitties as this live stream goes on. It's only for an hour. But I wanted to talk a little bit about Pandora before I went up to see Pandora. We think she's lost a little weight. It fluctuates day to day for Pandora, but she's now only about 3, 4 days away for her I-31 treatment, which will hopefully resolve her hyperthyroidism issue that she has. She's going to get an iodine shot that goes into the bloodstream, gets up to the thyroid, and destroys the thyroid tissue. So hopefully, in about a week or two, 2 to 4 weeks at the most, Pandora will be getting back to normal Pandora behavior, and she'll be on the road to recovery. Now, I think most of you know that Rosemary here also has hyperthyroidism, but she's pretty stable for the most part with it. So we could, do that same treatment for her, but being a little older and being pretty stable and steady on her medication, we feel like for now that we don't need to do that for her. Thank you, Rev, for those prayers for Pandora and Rosemary. Rosemary's in a pretty good spot. Every so often, Rosemary gets a little picky with what she eats. We contribute that to the hyperthyroidism, but it could be just, You know, cats are notorious for being kind of finicky and kind of being picky, right? I don't know if dogs are. Rev, I know you have the two dogs. Uh, are your dogs picky or finicky when it comes to eats? When it comes to eats, sorry, I can't speak. When it comes to food, and do I get imagining your little brain where all evil thoughts come from? I'm kidding, folks. But you're liking that little scratch there? It's a good little spot. It's kind of making your eyes go all kooky. Your eyes go in the back of your head. Not really picky eaters. They pretty much eat anything. Okay. I figured that with most dogs. I mean, they're kind of like garbage disposals. They're kind of like raccoons in a way. You throw some food their way and they'll gobble it up. I know it's a good spot, isn't it, Rosemary? I know you're creeping people out with your scary looking eyeballs. Your high definition eyeballs. I know you got a good purr going too. Who's a good girl. If you just came into this live stream, hello. You are looking at Rosemary, one of 9 kitty cats that we have all together. If you are interested in seeing more of the kitty cats, just stay tuned. I'm going to go upstairs and kind of show off the other kitties here in a few minutes. If you have that patience. But I also know some of you are probably coming from a shorts feed potentially, and I know shorts viewers, they got the attention spans of gnats. So if it's not something exciting or them jumping around or cats and all that stuff and people going crazy, you're like, nope, this is boring, I'm moving on. Sorry, I'm not trying to be mean to anybody, but I think that's how short viewers are. So like, if I'm not being entertained at all times, then I need to move on. All right, Rosie. We got a few more minutes, then we're going to go upstairs, honey. Always that. You know, you're shedding, honey. You're shedding out another cat. John knows some places that lease out herds of goats to take down all the nasty briars and thistles and impenetrable weeds. Nice. All right, Rosie, we will be back. Let's go. Excuse me. I'm going to give you your bag, honey. You want to crawl in that bag for the good people? You're like, no, I'm just going to go to sleep. Don't bother me. All right, so we're going to go upstairs and go see what the other fur balls are doing.
If this sounds daunting, then use What's Next code system. AI designed to multiply developer productivity so you can generate code. Let's create a more modern foundation. What's Next code?
Oh, up these stairs. It's hard having stairs when you got bad knees and bad hips. Let's see who's in here. Hello, you two. Well, you were in here yesterday. What's up, Yoda? Oh, okay. Gotta take a rest. Hello, Orange. I know, Orange, you always want to get right in front of the camera. Yoda? Boys? You want to leave, Yoda? You know you can't be out there. Yoda. You gonna play in your tunnel, Yoda? I know you did that last night, but maybe not tonight. I know you just too. You want out of this room, don't you? Orange. Yoda. Hi, Yoda. 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 Oh. Hi, Yoda. I know. I know. You got that sad, pitiful little meow. You gonna meow the door down? Orangey. Sorry, boys, but you gotta stay in here as Rosemary's outside. I know. I'm sorry, honey. Oh, I know, Yoda. Oh, you're gonna bite me. What's up, Orange? You want a good little rub? Yoda's gonna vampire you now and kiss your neck. He's gonna sit on your face. Yep, a little tuxedo on Orange Tabby showdown on the bed. And Yoda came out victorious. I know. You gotta lick your wounds, honey. Yoda was mean to you, wasn't he? Yoda is a bit of a punk sometimes. Yoda. I know, it's a sad, sad life. When you don't get your way, you're not happy. It's funny how that number always jumps from 7 to 10 to 10 to 7. If you are new to this channel, if you happen to pop on, I'll say this on occasion. Say hello to Yoda. Yoda on cue. Yoda here wants out of this room, but unfortunately, because Rosemary, who is outside, does not do well with other cats, has to stay in along with our other 8 while she's outside. Bless you, Yoda. Bless you again, Yoda. Orange. She says, hello, people. This is Tang. For those who may be new to this channel, he's our pretty Orange Tabby, who's a good boy. He's got his beautiful markings, I would say. He is one of 9 that we have all together. I guess he smells something interesting on my finger. Yeah, all of our kitties have been kind of sneezy the last 2 weeks, I would say. They got like a little kitty cold kind of going around, it seems like. One of those things. You know, it starts with one, and then before you know it, half your crew is sneezing. And by the time that happens, there's no real point of going to the vet or anything because it just has to run its course. Thankfully, though, like our elder ones, like Zelda and Rosemary, have been relatively ineffective. You know, I figure with their age, they're probably old enough, they've had like all these viruses go through them and they've built up an immunity for all of it. Somebody's enjoying his little chinny getting rubbed. Yoda, what are you doing? Are you in your tunnel or in your little cube? I know, Tang. I don't know what Yoda's doing either. He's having a moment in there. Oh, are you done? You were embarrassed? You put your problems away? Oh. coming through, Yoda? Nope, not today. Like I did that yesterday. Always snorting. Hi. What's up, buddy? You're not cuddly time right now. You're like, I want out of this room. All right. We spent some time with these two boys. Let's go check out the other ones. Sorry, Yoda. I know you want to open up that door so badly. Yoda. Yoda. Nope. Okay. All right, Yoda. Stay in. All right. We got nobody in that room today. John, who keeps your place so clean? I do. Not working at the moment. I'm the house butler and the cat butler, basically. Even when that's not the case, I mean, my wife and I, we share like responsibilities. I wouldn't say it's that clean though. I mean, it's definitely dirty. But anyways, somebody's having a very dramatic moment here on this nightstand. This is tiny. Oh, hi. Oh, I know, Tiny. It is tough being a cat in this house, isn't it? As you can tell. Tiny, she's not so tiny, as you can see. She's got a bit of a belly. She wants to show off that big old belly, she says. Oh, I know. It's such a big stretch. What do you see out there? Is it a bird? Need something out there, isn't it? Bye, Cool Gamer. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you have a wonderful rest of your night. Take care. Oh, the big stretch. Oh, I know. Such a lazy kitty. All right, let's see who else is going on here. Zelda? Come here, Zeus. Zelda, come here. Come here, honey. Come on, Zeus. Oops. Getting used to this new phone here. I'm keep on hitting like the wrong button. I want to zoom out, and it keeps on zooming in. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I know, Zelda. I was trying to get your photo shot, your glam shot, and but it wasn't happening, was it? Yeah, Zelda's our kitty that has the least amount of teeth. She's had a few dentals in her life, right, being 19. And each time she's had dentals, they've had to extract many teeth. The last time, is either the last time or the time before that, they had to pull out 9 teeth. So she's down to maybe, I think she's down to less than 10 teeth altogether. But it definitely doesn't affect her eating whatsoever. And we had another cat who had something called stomitis. I'm pretty sure that's how you say it, stomitis, which is it's like It's an issue where like acids they come up from the stomach and they dissolve the teeth. They like affect the gums and they dissolve the teeth. So towards the end, maybe her last couple of years, 2 or 3 years of living, of being with us still, she was down to maybe two teeth like altogether. Um, So it's not that common, stomitis, but it does happen. I think it happens with dogs too, but honestly, I'm not sure. Let's check up on her bed. Hi. Hello there, Luis. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good day here so far. We're just hanging out with our 9, Luis. Kind of circling through. We're kind of got a headshot of the baby at the moment. We'll get back to Rosemary, Luis, but we're not on her at quite at the. This is the baby. She's not seen very often. I feel like most of the cats are like it's all about Rosemary, Yoda. I guess those two, but this is the baby, aka Almond, aka Calico Case. Calicos are definitely nutty little critters. Hello there, Betty. Hope you're doing well. Thanks for popping in there, Betty. And unlike last time, I think I was on my cell phone, so I'm on my wife's cell phone, which is a much higher quality phone. I think it's a much clearer, better image, because I know how important those images are. But we're just kind of going through, just kind of hanging with the kitties. Just kind of a chill, relax live stream. Luis, not too much going on here. Eventually, when we have kittens again with fostering kittens, there'll definitely be some crazy moments then. But for now, it's just a hang back, relax, chat with some cool people, and just kind of enjoy the kitties. One of the unique things about the baby is, well, she has her face here again, is she's got her little mark on her nose, right? She's got a pink nose, but you can see that she's got like some staining here, what we refer as the burger on her nose, and it's one of her unique traits is that little part on her little pink nose. I know, honey. I know. You're a good girl. All right, moving on. And come over here. Go back to Zelda again. Zelda. Hi, girl. Let's say hello to this handsome feller here. Max. Whiskers Maximus. AKA Max. AKA he's a cowardly. So he's like the cowardly little lion, but we love him anyways, even though he's a big baby. You don't want to be on camera today, Maximus. Yeah, sir, as my wife put in the chat there, one of his other nicknames, Casanova. He tries to be like all loving with our female cats, because we do have 6 out of our 9 are females, and Max tries to kind of be, all kind of with them, but he usually gets slapped by him. Let me check out Tiny over there, and she's having a moment over on that nightstand still. She's having a rough day, apparently. She keeps it up, she's going to roll right off of that nightstand, which she's done before. And she probably will do again. But she's having a moment. It is tough being a cat. All right, back to Max. Oops, a little too close there, Max. A little too close. But he's another good boy. But kind of the, I don't want to say the star of the stream, but the one who's definitely had our most attention over the last, oh, what are you doing, Tiny? You got up for a second. Tiny. Tiny. No, you're like, screw you, human. I'm not looking up. Nope, there I am. Hi, Tine. Bye, Tine. So anyways, like I was saying, the one that's kind of had our most attention here recently, just due to her condition, is Pandora, Pancakes, White Cat of Doom. She's got many nicknames. As I'm sure almost all of your kitties, they probably have multiple names. But like I was saying a little earlier in the chat, in about 3 or 4 days now, Pandora is going to go to her animal hospital, and she's going to get her I-131 treatment to get her hyperthyroidism hopefully taken care of and resolved. And hopefully, when her thyroid gets eradicated, her hypertension, which she has developed, also will get taken care of too. Because usually the two go hand in hand. I will talk a lot more about that on a video that I plan on posting. My next video on my other channel, I'm going to do a bit of a deeper kind of dive, I guess, if you will, into Pandora and into hyperthyroidism, into symptoms, into what we have done that's helped, and what signs and symptoms to look out for if you notice your kitty doing certain things or showing certain symptoms that it might be hyperthyroidism, and to, get to a good vet and to partner up with your vet and to, make sure that your kitty can get through hyperthyroidism. It is definitely something that is growing in the cat population, hyperthyroidism. There's a study that was out that is starting to link hyperthyroidism with the canned, like, pop top cat food, like your normal cat food can, like the wet food. There's something like in the lining of the food that's causing this epidemic, or this starting to become an epidemic with cats developing hyperthyroidism. So just something to kind of, as a cat parent, to look out for on your own also, potentially, if you feed your cats wet food, because I'm sure probably most do. I know we do. So it's just something to keep an eye on down the road as far as cat food goes, with hyperthyroidism. Okay, Rev, no worries. And if you got to go, all together, then that's cool too. The thing, you come, you go as you please, come as you go. I can't talk. Sorry. I'm having a moment. But this is just Pancakes, Pandora. John, has anybody heard anything from Nick with Whole Southern Foods? Nick, I have not. The last thing I heard from Nick was something like a post that she's just having a lot of family issues with her father and her mother. So I have not. But also, though, John, I mean, on my part too, I'm not on as much anymore with like the whole modern day breakfast club. I'm not. I had to kind of take a bit of a step back again, just being honest with that, and kind of prioritize certain channels and prioritize just certain things, and it's just for the betterment of my health and the betterment for our cats. So yeah, I don't know though, John, to answer your question on my end. Somebody in the chat might. I always like to be upfront and honest about kind of what's going on as far as that kind of stuff goes. I always tell the truth on that, even though sometimes people don't like the truth necessarily, but I think that it's always best to be truthful in situations in life. I know you're a good girl. You got a big stretch. All right, I got about 10 minutes here, so I'm going to hopefully go back downstairs. And we're going to hang out with Rosemary. Oh, hi, Kit. Yes, you're not on very on. So this is Kit. Kit is definitely not on these live streams much because normally when I'm in here, Kit is like under the bed usually. Come here, Kit. Kit was another rescue, basically situation. Kit was our only adult foster that we've ever had. I guess unsuccessful because we did wind up foster failing with her too, and took her on into our group. So, but normally she hides under the bed. All right, let's go check out with Rosie. To finish up. Back down the stairs. Always easier to go downstairs than to upstairs. For me, at least. Okay, we can see Rosemary went far. Ugh. Hey, Hanny. John, the last thing you heard from her, that she emailed me saying the food package was on its way, nothing since, and no package. Yeah, John, that was a while ago, wasn't it? That was back in when was that? Like in March or something? That was a while ago, John. Yeah, no, I haven't heard anything. Rev, yes, it is. It's also easier to fall down the stairs too. I say that because I've fallen downstairs multiple times in the past. I haven't done it in a while, and it's never fun, and it always hurts. So definitely when we move out of this house, which will probably be soon-ish, and back into the coast again, the Atlantic coast, back on the coast. Again, we'll definitely probably get a ranch, we're thinking. No more stairs. It's like I was saying earlier, going up them stairs, I have some bad knees, some bone on bone a little bit in one of the knee, and I got some bad hips too. And they got a back that's out of whack, so stairs have not been my fun. John, anyways, just checking, not trying to ask about other folks that aren't right. Oh, I completely understand. Nope, John, you're good. It's just, I like to just, sometimes I feel like maybe I talk too much, but I just like to, just let people know, like, what's going on with me. I guess I could put it in a community post also, but I figure sometimes it's easier just to talk, than to write something. But, and I think people have kind of started to realize that anyways, that they haven't seen me around as much. Which it's like, yeah, because I had to kind of not even take a break. I just had to stop, because I was on like so many live streams, and it's like it just got to a point where it got to be too much, and I had to I just had to step back, and I had to step away, basically. So yeah, I mean, that's just, I'm sure people are still, going to their 50,000 live streams and somehow not going insane doing all that, and not, destroying their own mental health. But, more power to them if that's what they're doing. But just for me, it's just like, nah, I got to stop that. Because, I got to stop. So no worries as far as that goes. Yeah, I mean, you can't do it anymore for now, and and that's totally understandable, John. I mean, like I was just saying, I got to that point where it just became too much, and I felt like my own health mentally was kind of starting to be affected, and I definitely know that our kitties, I think, were being affected because I was on the computer all the time, and it's like it just became too much. And I've I mean, I've definitely noticed since I've stopped doing that some people, I'm not going to say names because there's no point. I'm just not going to do that, but certain folks have kind of stopped coming around, which is fine. That's fine. That's their choice. YouTube, you are free to do whatever you want, and you gotta do what's best for you. And that's why I mean, to me, like it just it's like what I'm doing right now with this live stream. It's like I heard so many people say, "Oh, well, you can't do a live stream when other people are doing live streams." It's like, really? Says who? Why not? I mean, if a person wants to do a live stream when somebody else is, then so be it. And then the people, the viewers, are going to choose who they want to go to and who they want to watch. That my opinion. And then if they were truly interested in like both people's like content, then they'll catch the replay if they really want to. So I never understood that whole, you know, you can't do a live stream when somebody else is. To me, that's just nonsense. It's kind of egotistical to me, and it's like I don't know. It's just narcissistic, and it's just not for me. So, but I don't want to get too much, into the weeds with that topic. I'm at peace now with that whole situation, and in a much better place, like mentally, and my cats I feel like are in a much better place also. Um, so, but I mean, but anyways, that's my opinion. I know there are people that will like say no, you're wrong, and that's fine. That's part of life. We don't all agree, and we have different opinions on things. Icon, you've been in two different lives at once, and a different set of people go to this one and go to that one. Yeah, I mean, it's your choice. That's the beauty about the platform is you go where you want to, and you support who you want to go, and yeah. So, but anyways, yeah, like you said, John, it's a perfect. I think it's a good term too. And I'm not gonna continue with that. So, but we're just finishing up this live with Rosemary here. But just to get back on Nick real quickly, like whatever is going on with her, I hope that she is doing well, and I hope that her parents, her mom and dad, are also doing well, or doing the best that they can be doing with the conditions that they're in. Nothing but the best, and nothing but the best for anybody else also. So, but yeah, and I'll just keep it at that. And Rosemary is saying, "Are you done ranting yet, Dad? You've been talking for so long, and you're not making any sense, and nobody can understand what you're saying. And I can't hear you anyway, so I don't really care what you're saying." Oh. All right, well, I'm going to start wrapping this up since we are approaching that magical 1 hour time. John and Tranquil, I would love for you to eventually do these kind of lives yourself. I think they'd be cool to see, and I think that they would do well. But obviously, on your own time, as far as that goes, of course, if at all. Obviously, you got to do what's best for you. Obviously, also. But in the meantime, I'm going to start saying my goodbyes and my thank yous for coming and just kind of hanging out with me and these 9 little nutcases that I live with. So have a good night, John, Tranquil, Icon. Rev, if you happen to still be in here, I'm just kind of scrolling down the chat to see if Luis, if you still happen to be in here, Betty, if you're still in here, Cool Gamer left, Sydney Cat, if you're still on here, and whoever else who's still in this chat, have a wonderful night. Take care. God bless. Hug a kitty. And we will see you, same cat channel, same cat time, tomorrow, 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time with more of these kitties. So take care. Have a good night, everybody.